Just those who are currently there, it's their future generations who are going to suffer, and the reason for that is the amount of damage that is being done to their land, the amount of damage that is being done to their environment. So someone who's going to speak a little bit more on that is Steph from Extinction Rebellion, so please give her a hand.
Hello, I've been wrestling with a dilemma. I'm a climate activist and I'm terrified about the climate catastrophe hurtling towards us. And I'm totally committed to supporting the people of Palestine and devastated at the atrocities that we're witnessing at the moment. How can I divide my time between those two? But once I delved into the murky politics of global finance, I realise I don't have to choose. They're one and the same struggle, and the perpetrators of these two greatest catastrophes of our time are one and the same. At COP27 last year, Antonio Guterres warned global leaders, "We are on a highway to climate hell with our foot on the accelerator." He described the rush to new oil and gas as delusional. Yet last month, the UK announced the approval of Rosebank, the largest untapped oil and gas field in UK waters. Shame! And Rishi Sunak is reversing our green energy policies and has just issued 27 new licenses for oil and gas exploration. And yes, this is the same Rishi Sunak who has pledged unwavering support for Israel as they slaughter thousands of innocent civilians. And who's voted against a ceasefire. And guess who owns a 20% share in the Rosebank oil and gas field and a 70% share in the Cambo field? It's Ithaca Energy, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Delek Group, who are Israel's leading integrated energy company. And Delek is on the UK list of 112 companies helping to further illegal settlement activity in the West Bank. And maybe it's just a coincidence, I don't know, but Rishi Sunak's father-in-law's company, Infosys, signed a $1.5 billion deal with BP earlier this year. And guess what? BP just received a license from the Israeli government to exploit Palestinian gas resources in the Leviathan field off the coast of Gaza. So Sunak's in-laws stand to receive huge financial gain from the exploitation of Palestinian gas. Infosys also supplies technology to Israel that helps the country in active surveillance of Palestinians. So, is it any surprise then that Sunak is supporting Israel so strongly, and that he wants to pass a law to combat the boycott, divestment and sanctions movement? The more you look, the murkier it gets. But we're on to it now. On Monday, climate justice activists protested outside the Ithaca offices in London over their links with Israeli settlements. And we've discovered that Ithaca also has an office in Leeds. I'm just saying. So the fight for Palestine and the fight for climate justice are inextricably linked. It's the same villains of both. And oceans rise, end the Gazan genocide. Bombs fall, oceans rise, end the Gazan genocide. Bombs fall, oceans rise, end the Gazan genocide. Free Palestine!